All right, let's look at a module that you have not started. So, in a module that you have not started, you need to start with a unit overview. To access the unit overview, I go ahead and click on the word unit, or I can click on the number 2 or the word overview. Doesn't matter which one. Once I'm in here, again, I still have that same table of contents, and if you don't like it and it's taking up too much space, you can always click this icon here to close it out. Now, if you ever need to see it again, you can always click on this icon up here. You'll notice how the box turns gray and it will show me my table of contents once again. I'm going to go ahead and close out of it. Now, the overview is really important because it's going to give you an explanation of what to do during the week. Please do read this very carefully. Now, once you've read the overview, I can go ahead and click on next or the arrow up here to get to my next item. And then this is going to be my unit 1 chapter. And if I need to download this to print this, or I just have an application that I use to annotate, what I'm going to do is look for this square right here with the arrow. If I do see it, that means I'm able to download it. And when I click download, it will just go ahead and download on my computer. Now, I'm going to go ahead and move to the next item. So again, these are some activities, and you'll notice that the link is blue. That just means that they do link out to another separate web page. Please make sure to click on them because this will take you to that activity or that article that your professor has required you to read this week. And then heading to the next item, I'm going to go ahead and click on next. So this is going to be my assignment. So what I'll see here is it'll just say when it is due. And in this right-hand corner, it will tell me how many points I have and how many attempts that I have left. And what I can do is click on View Instructions. Now, there are a couple ways to answer this assignment, and it really depends on what your professor says. So here it's saying that the professor wants the reflection of today's guest speaker. Now, what I can do is I can use this paper clip here, and I can go ahead and locate my reflection on my guest speaker, which which would be this right here, which is assignment 2. I can go ahead and do that, and then I can go ahead and click on save. Now, if you so desire, what I also can do is I can click on the Audio Video Studio again, and I can use the camera feature if I so desire. It is your decision and it is up to you. When I am done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and click on submit, and I'm going to go ahead and click on submit again. And again, this submission receipt will download. It's just so in the event that your professor says, "Oh, did you hand it in?" You can send them this receipt. You can always download it, but it actually will always wind up going to your email, so it doesn't matter which way. Now, to move on to the next item, I can go ahead and click on next, and you'll see here that this is a quiz. It's going to tell me my due date, and just like the assignment to begin, I have to go to the right-hand side and I have to click Start Attempt.